Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to discuss about the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments are a foundational set of ethical and religious principles recorded in the Bible in the books of Exodus and Deuteronomy. They form core moral codes for Judaism, Christianity, and other faith traditions through numbering and wording. Vary slightly between religious groups. Below is a detailed discussion of each commandment, their meaning, and their significance. Number one, you shall have no other gods before me. This establishes monotheism, belief in one God as the only supreme authority and object of worship. It calls people to prioritize God above all powers, idols, wealth, or worldly things that might take his place in life and loyalty. Number two, you shall not make yourself an idol or carved image. This forbids creating physical representation of God or any other beings to worship. It teaches that God is spiritual, infinite, and cannot be fully represented or contained by human-made forms. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. This forbids using God's name carelessly, disrespectfully, or for wrong purposes, such as in cursing, lying, magic, or empty, meaningless speech. It also means we should not claim God's support for unjust or evil actions. Number four, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Command setting aside one day each week as a day of rest, worship, and reflection. In Jewish tradition, this is the seventh day, Saturday. Most Christians observe Sunday. It is based on the belief that God rested after creating the world and your mother. This requires respect, love, care, and obedience toward parents and family elders. It is the first commandment with a promise that your days may belong in the land which the Lord your God gives you. 6. You shall not murder. This forbids the intentional, unlawful taking of human life. Beyond physical killing, many traditions interpret this as also forbidding hatred, anger, violence, or actions that harm or endanger others. Number 7. You shall not commit adultery. This forbids sexual relations between a married person and someone who is not their spouse. It also extends to faithfulness, loyalty, and purity in relationships. You shall not steal. This forbids taking or keeping what belongs to someone else, including theft, robbery, fraud, cheating, unfair business practices, or withholding what is owned to others. Number 9. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. This forbids lying, giving false testimony in court, spreading rumors, gossiping, or saying anything that harms another person's reputation, truth, or well being. Number 10. You shall not covet. Forbids, forbids desiring or craving what belongs to someone else, including their spouse, property, wealth, job, or anything that is theirs. It focuses on inner thoughts and desires, not just outward actions. Shall discuss it. Number 1. You shall have no other gods before me. Meaning, faith and devotion belong solely to the one God. No person, object, or idea should be elevated to the level of a deity. Number 2. You shall not make for yourself an idol or carved image. Meaning, worship must be genuine and directed to God Himself, not to symbols, statues, or created things. It also warns against worshiping power, money, status, or nature as substitute for God. Number 3, you shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Meaning, God's name is holy. It should be used with respect, reverence, and only in sincere worship, prayer, or truth. Number 4, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. reminds people that work is not the whole purpose of life. Number five, honor your father and your mother. Meaning, family is the foundation of society. Honoring parents builds stable relationships, teaches respect for authority, and preserves moral values passed down through generations. It also applies caring for parents when they are elderly or in need. Number six, you shall not murder. Meaning, all human life is sacred and created by God. This commandment protects the value, dignity, and right to life of every person. Number seven, you shall not commit adultery. Meaning, marriage is a sacred and binding covenant. This commandment protects the trust, stability, and unity of marriage and family, which are essential for a healthy society. It also teaches respect for one's own body and the bodies of others. Number eight, you shall not steal, meaning it respects the right to personal property and labor of others. It teaches honesty, justice, and respect for the rights and well-being of neighbors. Number nine, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, meaning truth is the foundation of trust and justice. This commandment protects people from being harmed by lies or deceit and calls us to speak truthfully and fairly about others. 10. You shall not covet, meaning uncontrolled desire leads to jealousy, greed, theft, adultery, or other sins. This commandment teaches contentment, gratitude, and respect for what God has given to oneself and to others. It addresses the root cause of wrongdoing, not just the act itself. Together, these commandments teach two main things. Number one, love and respect God, what is sacred. Two, love and respect every person and treat them the way you want to be treated. They are not just religious rules, they are a guide to build a peaceful, honest, and fair, and happy life and community. That concludes a presentation for the Ten Commandments, their meaning, and the summary for today. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everyone.